All right. All right. Assalamu alaikum. It's your brother Supreme X. Got a late night topic for everybody. So we streaming live on IG and we on YouTube live. So I'm the CEO and founder of Ford Money Incorporation. So let me pin this post on IG. Okay, we got three people here. All right, hey Queen, go to IG and pin the title in for me. Huh? I pin it when you do it. All right, family. So let's get started. What's going on, Facebook world? Glad we got some folks on the line. So, like I said, I'm your brother Supreme Max coming here with a late night topic real quick. Just was on my heart. I wanted to get started, and I wanted to share this information, and I wanted to let everybody understand the time that in this factor and what's going on and where we're living in right now. So it was just on my heart. Allah put it on my heart, so I wanted to get this out. So as I promote this on IG. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, family. I Let me give you a quick cursory of my story before we get into this topic. Start a business or suffer the consequences, but not just any business. We're going to talk about what type of business you should start or could start, and we're going to talk about the consequences if you don't start a business, right? So, all right, family, in 2016, I came into the understanding of a business model called network marketing. And I got introduced into this by cryptocurrency by a sister that's in Trinidad, in the Caribbean from Trinidad. She introduced me with something called cryptocurrency. I never knew nothing about it, none of that. It's 2016, the end of 2016. So as I was studying cryptocurrency, she was introducing me also into network marketing. Now at this time, was doing pretty bad. Didn't have nothing really going on, had fell on hard times. So I needed something from home. I needed something to do that I didn't have to get up and go. So I started looking at network marketing, MLMs, traditional MLMs, and I was intrigued about how I could make money from the comfort of my home, my laptop, and then refer others and get paid. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I know MLMs, you had to get a certain amount of profit. I mean, a certain amount of the product for it to keep going and stay like that and all. I understand that, but just the thought of me pulling people into something and then put them in, and then I get paid when they buy the product or they move the product too as well. That intrigued me because that just said leverage. That said leverage to me. So boom, I was into that. I was in there. Thank you, Queen. So I was definitely into that family. So I mean, that's what I looked at and I got into. So boom. Now something happened in 2017. I didn't start a business then, but I was researching what should start, what's the best way to go. So in 2017, I was introduced into a company called Boss International, which really is an opportunity, and it was global. So when I seen that I can take my currency, my earnings, and move it into gold and get paid from referrals, you know what I'm saying, with no monthly fees, no recurring fees, it just blowed my mind. It blowed me away, right? I was amazed by it. So I was like, oh, I have to get involved in this. This is something I have to do. So I got started. So that's where foreign money come from. Boom. So I started that. And me and my brother Leon one day. So that's the quick cursory here. So what has brought me to this topic? You know, start a business or suffer the consequences. So what do we mean? Now I know folks when we talk about start a business, folks are talking about, well, I don't have the capital to start a business. I don't have the background. I don't, a lot of stuff is going to be said that we don't have when we think about starting a business. And we got to understand, why do we want to start a business? Family, we on the East Coast, it's 1 in the morning. Literally 1 in the morning on the East Coast, right? I don't have nowhere I have to be in the morning. So I can run this stream at any time. And You know, I can run it for however long I want to run it because there's nowhere that I have to be. I don't have to go say I got to go to bed because I got to get up at 7, 8, 6 and go punch a clock, right? So when we're talking about starting a business, we're really looking for freedom. Because when we talking about starting, getting in the business and we start a traditional business, whether it's the restaurant, barbershop, gas station, beauty salon, trucking company, lawn service. I'm just dealing with the basics that we start, you know, whether it's some type of clothing store, whether it's something like that, you have to go there and perform. You have to go there and open up the business, close the business, monitor the business. So you're really no freer than when you was on the job. Now you have a business that you are the owner, but you still are the operator of it. So you still don't have freedom. You still don't have leverage, right? So we're talking about trying to produce capital and make the money or the income go to work for us. So we need something that will do that. In the average traditional job, if you don't start off with a lot of capital, only two things going to happen. You're going to be heavily in debt or undercapitalized. So you need the capital, right? So family, just listen to what we're saying. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already did, and hit the like button. Show us some love, family, because we got some jewels for everybody. Because now what we're never going to do on Forward Money, the brutal of what we do in this organization, we will highlight a problem, but we have a solution for you if you want to take the solution. So show us some love, family, because you can actually share this out and get this information out to somebody that might need to hear it, right? You never know what it might do to them, right? So family, I wanted to, that type of business, it won't generate the type of capital that you're looking for to produce you to be free, because you're going to start heavily in debt or undercapitalized. So who wants to start a business in debt? Now, when you're getting involved in network marketing, I even MLM. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even just talking about Karatbars. I MLM, right? If you get involved in that affiliate marketing, it probably be a startup fee, but that might be it. You know what I'm saying? That might be it though. You might can make that back in the first week, the first day. You know what I'm saying? In being profit mode all the way. So you don't start that off in debt, right? But however, Karatbars supersede all of that because you don't start Karatbars off with nothing. So the benefit when you come into Karatbars, you can just start acquiring you some gold, physical gold. You can share with others, and then you can get paid by the referrals or commissions when they get gold. Understand what I'm saying? You come into Karatbars, you get some gold, and when you share the information, you get paid commissions from when your people get gold. Simple as that, right? That's it, right? Now, if you want to maximize the conversation plan, you can get one of our business packages. And a lot of things that move people off on the business packages, you don't understand the benefit of a business package. The business package make you a CEO, make you a business owner, right? And the benefits of not only just a business owner, but you are a home-based business owner. So let's get into the type of business that you have. So More Than Brick is out, right? More Than Brick is out. Now you can get into something when you're selling something. Now, really, if you are selling something and you had to go sell it, that's pretty much better than More Than Brick, because you don't have to be in one location. You can move around, you can have orders, you know what I'm saying, and you're dealing in profit, and you won't have the overhead. So if you're selling clothes out of the trunk of I'd rather sell clothes out of the trunk of my car than to have a clothing store. Why? Because if I got a clothing store, I got to pay probably what is called a lease. I got to pay a monthly lease, rent to rent that property. I got to pay light bills, water bills. I might have a cashier. I got to have all of that. I might need an employee for this shift or whatever. So that's more the profit going out. So if the money's not coming in, either I'm gonna have to downsize, or I can't pay my employees, right? So, but if I got clothes in the trunk of my car, I just ride around and sell the stuff myself. So I'm only coming out of gas money, right? So these are the factors that we don't think about when we are talking about going into business. Now, I got a lot of people, we love to start trucks. We love to get our own 18-wheeler, right? Family, do you know the struggle that is to do that in the trucking industry right now? That is highly competition. That's a whole lot of competition in that, right? That's why ain't too many truck drivers. They not getting wealthy, and they definitely not free. It is dangerous. Right now, if you involved in that, I'm not beating it down, family, but we're just trying to offer you a better way, right? Now, everybody not going to listen, so we need the truck drivers to move products. But however, family, that's not going to get you wealthy, and it's definitely not going to get you free for number two. So two reasons that's out. And then if you get your own truck, when something happens to your truck, that expense come out your profit. You'll be better off getting your CDLs and go work for a company. Really would. You'd be better off having a job in that situation. I'm telling you, I got homeboys. I got a cousin. They got trucks. I got a cousin that got a truck with our homeboy, and the income is not enough for both of them to be on the truck. So that's out. They got one truck. That's out. You know what I'm saying? The only way that could be viable if you had enough capital to go buy multiple trucks. You know what I'm saying? You can put a drive in each truck when you don't drive one of them. Now they have to give you some leverage, but where are you going to get the capital from to do that? Right? So these are the factors that we're dealing with. So you have to start a business, but you got the right type of business to start in 2020 is a home-based business. But not just any home-based business. You should be looking to start a home-based business that maximize the whole right side of the cash flow quadrant. If you go and listen to Robert Kiyosaki, go and listen to Robert Kiyosaki with the cash flow quadrant, right? Maximize the B and the I side of the quadrant. Big business owner, where you own a system, are you involved in some type of networking, or the I for investor, where you put your money to work for you, right? You can become an investor. Now, when you're making an investment, you got to make the right type of investment, right? If you're banking on the stock market right now, the stock market is trash. They just lost. The dial is down. Everything is down over there. But gold is up. So when you're getting involved in something, you want to get involved in something when you can get assets. See, I just our brother Ricardo Hamilton was just on a radio station interviewing, and he was talking to some brothers, and he was telling them why is the black community not building anywhere, and he answered the question so perfect to me. He said that we don't understand how to accumulate assets. We don't understand how to accumulate assets, right? You can have a lot of income coming in, but what are you doing with the paper? Because the dollar is paper. This is paper. I got this $1 just to highlight. This is just paper. This dollar bill will always be $1 bill. But why it's still accepted? Why not look for a way to move it into an asset, a hard asset? Stocks are fake assets. And I didn't say that. It was Robert Kiyosaki said. You know what I'm saying? He talking about a man worth a couple hundred million. I think he's somebody we should listen to. He wrote the book Fake. Fake money, fake teachers, fake assets. Fake money, fake teachers, fake assets. You know what I'm saying? This is the title of his book. I got it sitting over there on my counter over there. But you don't have the time to research this. Can your family, we do not have a time for a job. I wanted to really title this stream net, but I'm not saying that you need to quit right now. Family, do you understand the time that you give to a job? How much time that takes you away from your vision and your goals and your aspirations and your inspiration and what you really want to do? Do you know that? I'm talking to people every day. We putting people in care bars every day, and a person will sign up, want to get gold, and then we'll call them and say, look, when can you finish setting up your documents? When can you do that? Oh man, I ain't got the time. You just made the account to get the asset gold, pure gold, but now you telling us that you don't have the time to sit down and take 5 minutes, no more than 10 minutes, and upload, take some pictures and upload some documents. This. See, how serious are you about it? Because you got time enough to go to sleep and get up and go to work. You might have time to get up and get your breakfast, get your coffee, whatever you get before you get on that road and hit the highway to go to work. You make time for that. So if we're coming in trying to get freedom, or we're trying to acquire assets that's going to grow our money, right? That could potentially, if we get enough of it, could get us away from the job, and we got something to pass down to the babies. We don't got time to make that. So let me just tell you about myself. I'm not gonna talk about nobody else because everybody got 24 hours in a day. My 24 hours is the same. It's the same as everybody else. If you're dealing with billionaires, millionaires, 100,000aires, 5 figures, 4 figures, 1 figure, 3 figure, whatever you're dealing with, right? Everybody got 24 hours in a day, right? What you get accomplished in the 24 hours is just how you privatize, you saying, your time, how you maximize, how you're not wasting time, how you're not involved in foolishness. See, I don't watch sports like I used to. I wasted a whole lot of my years watching sports, football and basketball, whole lot of it, right? I wasted a whole lot of time just hanging in the hood, just hanging out, doing nothing, right? So, family, we got to understand this. Okay, so let's get to it. What do I have on the table out of my 24 hours? All right. First, I'm a husband and a father with 3 children, toddlers, living in the house, an infant and 2 toddlers, right? That ain't even 5 yet in the house. Got a wife, right? Got a business, a networking business, and the organization is growing, right? Over 1,000 team members, right? Over 1,000 affiliates. I ain't gonna call them all team members because a team member is, if I call them meeting, they will come to the meeting. You know what I'm saying? Them are the team members, right? And to top that off, right? So I gotta run my business and put time into my business, and then I'm dealing in a network marketing opportunity. I'm dealing in a network marketing structure business. I got to have time to do what? I got to do self-development. I got to read books, these type of books that I had to feed on. I had to read books. I had to read books, right? I had to read books, right? I had to have a log book. Where my log book at? I got to have a log book that keep track of all the business that goes on. Here's my invite sheet, my tracker. But I got to have a log book that keeps track of everything going on inside the business on a day-to-day basis. No multi-millionaire, multi-billionaire company organization don't got a log book. So if you in Carabar, you ain't got a log book, family. You're not running it like a multi-billion-dollar company. You're not running it like that type of company. So I got to have all this. I got to feed my mind on this. Got to find a call newspaper. Got to read that. Right? Okay. And to top it off with that, so I'm a husband and a father, full-time family man, right? And a big business owner. And I got a business that I have to run, right? And I'm a registered member Muslim in the Nation of Islam. Now, when I say I'm a registered Muslim in the Nation of Islam, this is not just being in the church. This is not just like being an Orthodox Muslim where all I got to do is show up for Jumu'ah, prayer. That's it. And do the Ramadan and the Eid and all. This a whole different atmosphere. This ain't even like being in a church. This is totally different, right? Because we got set meetings per week that we have to be at, that we have to do security. We have to do a whole lot of stuff inside of the nation that a lot of y'all don't understand because the nation is not a religious organization. The nation of Islam is a military, right? So these are factors that I have to do. But how do I still have the time to still lead my organization in putting new people in recruiting, in sponsoring people, right? So I'm taking more on my plate. How is that though? But because you know why? You know why I can still do all this and manage all this? Because I haven't had a job in 2 years. Now think about that. When I had a job trying to run Karatbars and be in the nation, some was getting neglected. Some was getting neglected. It was either me missing Mars meetings, or I wasn't actively doing my business, putting in enough hours into my business like I should have been. But when I cut the job out, I was able to become a full-time husband and father. But that still has to be balanced out too. You feel what I'm saying? Because I can't neglect my wife and I can't neglect my children with time that I got to give to them, get quality time, not me, not us just being in the house together, right? So these are some of the factors that we have to understand, but we still got 24 hours in the day. So it's just about how you utilize your 24 hours, right? See, I went to FOY class, our men's training class. Monday night, I went there tonight, and the class didn't get out. I didn't get home. It was almost 11 o'clock. But I still, me and the wife sat down and did something, still had time to do something with the children real quick. And I still put in time to say, you know what, baby, this on my mind. I got to make a video. Like I'm just too inspired. I'm too amped up. I got to make a video. You feel what I'm saying? But this is actively still doing the business, being a father, being a husband, and being a registered member in an activist Black organization. You feel what I'm saying? So these are, but it's 24 hours in a day. You feel what I'm saying? Now I done already reached 1 o'clock. So now if I go to sleep, I want to get up early. I'm only going to sleep about 4 to 5, no more than 5 hours and be back up. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with the children, dealing with the wife, all of this stuff here, family. Still got to run a business. We got calls, we got trainings, we got all this stuff that has to be put out. Information, I got to do follow-up, got to run the business. But you have to start a business or suffer the consequences. So what is the consequences? So I just gave you the business. Start a home-based business, but start a home-based business that maximize the B and the I, the right side of the cash flow quadrant, right? That's what you got to do. It's going to maximize, it's going to give you the assets, and it's going to give you the tax breaks, the B and the I quadrant. But it's only one business or one company on the planet that you can start, right? With really, I can say a minimum fee, but it's really free. You know what I'm saying? That maximize both of those sides, the B and the I, is Karatbars International. Nothing else maximizes that. Karatbars International is the only business on the planet today that maximize the B and the I quadrant. Right? If you don't know what the cash flow quadrant is, go Google it. I go to Robert Kiyosaki page and see for yourself. And you will get an understanding of what we mean. Karatbars, the only why our product is an asset for one. So this borderline puts you in the investor side. Then you got an affiliate marketing, network marketing structure attached to it with a compensation plan. So this make you business owner just by referrals, nothing else, just referrals, right? So this is, I mean, come on, family, just referring people, nothing else, right? So these are the factors that we're saying, right? These are the factors that we're saying. Just keep that in mind. So what is the consequences if you don't start the right type of business, right? For one, if you work too much, hey, from Hawaii, Honolulu, aloha to you, right? So we got people on here from Hawaii, all on YouTube, family. You feel me? I don't even know what time is it in Hawaii. Type in what time it is. I don't even know what time zone they're in. So listen, family, but this the power of the internet. It's the power of the internet. You know what I'm saying? This the power of the internet. So social media, family. So family, so the beauty of this. So listen now, you have to start this. What's the consequences? The consequences is, for one, you're not going to have enough time to do what you want to do with a job. 725, wow. 725, okay, then stay on the screen. If you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the screen and click that like button. YouTube, click the like button. Come on now, give me some more like. Give us some love here. Share this out and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and subscribe. right? Because we're gonna keep this information out, and it's very beneficial, right? So, family, okay. The consequence is you're not gonna live out your dreams. You're not gonna do your vision. You're not gonna bring out nothing, and you're not gonna leave your children nothing. Okay, that's one. Two, you're getting butchered in taxes if you in America and you W4, W2 worker, you're getting butchered in taxes. The taxes is busting you up, right? For one, if you don't, these are the consequences. Okay. Another consequence is you have no leverage. You don't have any leverage on the job. You don't have any leverage. And if you got money in a 401k, family, this is not a gloat. This is not to shame anybody. But stocks are really a scam. A 401k is a scam, right? And then if you got a job, what's the consequences? You don't have time to do self-development. You know how many people I do activist work in the community with the Final Call newspaper, a Black international newspaper, right? That was published by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan in 1981, right? In 1981, 1980, 1980, right? No, 79, excuse me, I'm tripping myself. 1979, the Final Call newspaper was published by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, right? I go out there with that, and this is a tool for us to wake our people up in consciousness because it's real news, not sponsored by no media outlet, none of that, right? But how can I, you know how many people I see in the community that say what? What do they say? I don't have time for a job. I mean, I don't have time to read the paper. I ain't gonna give a read it. This is what they say all the time. I ain't gonna read it, man. Just gonna sit in the car. This is what they say. And I asked them who was Warren Buffett. A lot of them don't even know. Warren Buffett say he read 5 newspapers a day. But a person with a job, he can't see themselves reading a newspaper. I get it from the internet. How you know that's actual facts? Why would the man read 5 newspapers? You feel what I'm saying? Then we talking about a man that's worth 90 billion, almost $100 billion. And he read 5 newspapers a day, and you say you won't read one of them. Come on, family. How you gonna get to his level? You can't even get to his level because he knows so much about what's going on. Because he basically looking at the marketplace. They looking at for what type of business to start. What's going on in this country? What's going on over here? What's going on in this state, this city? So I can see what could I come up with that could provide a solution to a problem. What could I invest in where they already got the solution? I just put some money in and benefit from it. Just plug in, just throw some money into their system. I help capitalize their system. Come on, family. This is what the wealthy look for. But you don't have time to read. You know what I'm saying? How many people have read this book, Think and Grow Rich? You feel what I'm saying? Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. We're talking about thinking and growing rich. But if you can't think, man, when you got a job that you can't even think, you can't even sit down and think. Why we think the divorce rate is so high in America? Everybody go to work. Majority of it is finances, number one, and then lack of quality time among each other. Because if the husband working and the wife working, if both parents in the house working, they really ain't spending no time together. So the husband, if he working around females, he gonna probably jail more with a co-worker that's at his job, and vice versa. If the wife working around males, she gonna jail harder with somebody that she cool with that's a male on the job. That's gonna become her best friend. But when you're married, the husband and wife supposed to be best friend. My wife is my best friend. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I envision getting married. That me and my wife, we're gonna be able to study together, work out together, do business together. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be able to be around. I want to be around her more than anybody. It's my wife. Why wouldn't I want to be around her more? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? But if I had a job, then that'll be a whole 8 to 10 to 12 hours out the day neglected on top of the time that I have to sleep. Come on, man. So if you think about it, I got a job, I'm working 10 hours a day. We're just going to lowball and say 10. 10 hours a day, 6 days a week. How many hours is that? 8 times 6 is what? 4 of it is already given to somebody else's corporation for a dime dollar that don't hold value, right? Okay, already given to that. Now I'm sleeping anywhere from 6 to 8 hours a day. So you do 6 to 8 hours a day times 7. If it's 6 hours, that's 42 hours. So now that take your account to that's 90 hours. So that only gives you 58 hours. Now 78. So now you got 78 hours left out of your 168 hours per week. Now, what are you doing for self-development? Now you want to be entertained. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if your wife work, what if y'all hours don't coincide with each other? Meaning, when you at work, she at home. She at work, you at home. Come on now. You feel what I'm saying? We're dealing with time and we're dealing with freedom, right? That's why you got to start a business, but you got to start a home-based business. And you have to be actively acquiring assets. You got to be acquiring assets, family. So, but why not start a business where you're going to maximize the B and the I quadrant and acquire assets at the same time? That's perpetuating. The gold acquisition in Carabout is perpetuating. What you mean? You just acquired it, just comes in. You set it and forget it. Like you got bills on autopilot, you can put your gold acquisition on autopilot. You can get a gram a week, a gram every other week, a gram a month, or how many grams you want. You can get what you want, right? On auto, where you don't even have to do nothing but set it and forget it. Go back and increase it. That's what we tell you. And we call that paying yourself first. Then you share that opportunity with others. When they come in and get gold, you get paid commissions. You get paid commissions. So if you have a job, what's better than starting that? Not only are you acquiring assets, not only do you go from W2, W4 to 1099, right? Not only is the gold going up in value, the dollar weakening, but you will eventually make more income from this type of opportunity than you making on the job. It's just about how much time you giving to it, though. Now, when you got free time on your off days, are you going ahead and giving 4 to 8 hours to your business? Are you only giving an hour? You off now? Are you giving 30 minutes? Well, man, I need to chill. It's a basketball game. You know how many people we have events going on in Atlanta next month in April the 2nd, April the 3rd, April the 4th. I got affiliates right now in Atlanta talking about, well, I got something else I want to do that weekend. See, they're not taking it serious, but they have a job. You feel what I'm saying? But now they uncare about some of them VIPs. Some of them VIP packages mean they at the top of the compensation plan. And they in Atlanta, and at an event that's going on in Atlanta, where the CEO and founder himself is going to come to Atlanta, way from Stuttgart, Germany, and they will say, I got to do something else that weekend. I ain't coming. See, where are their priorities at? See, that's not a person trying to get free, man, but they put in $4,000, $5,000, $3,000 to get in. Okay, it'll be there for them. It ain't went nowhere. They still benefit from them. They still benefit from it, but they don't have the time for this, right? Come on, family. These are the factors of what we're saying. We have to privatize our time. We have to make time for something that we want to do. I mean, this just logic. It's just logic. But you only got 24 hours. Somebody say, I ain't got no spare time. Nobody does. Who on the planet got 24 hours? Who got 26 hours out of the day? Nobody got 30 hours out of the day, 25 hours out of the day, 24 hours and 30 minutes out of the day. Everybody got 24 hours per day. So where's the spare time going to come from? But we go to games, we go to parties, we go to clubs, we go to social meetings, that ain't dealing around getting wealthy. We do all of this. We take naps on our off days. Instead of us getting up, we go to work at 6 in the morning, Friday, Monday through Friday, and then when we off Saturday and Sunday, we sleep to 10. So you could have got on up with them extra. Now that gave you a 4-hour window. So let me get up like I'm going to work, but I'm gonna put the 4 hours that I would sleep, that's dead time, right? Because don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream, right? So that's dead time. Let me put that into the business. Let me put that into self-development. So as I start to read books and inject more knowledge, now I start to awaken. Now I start to, man, I need to take this. I started to read stuff like Think and Grow Rich. I started to read stuff like The Future Money. Because, see, what other company can you go get in? Well, you start as a CEO, and as you come in with this CEO, Mr. Harris Sykes, who's making CEOs, you can read about the system that you plugging into. I mean, I just think about that. And you don't work for him. You're going to get paid what you put in. It's a meritocracy. If you got a strong work ethic and you take it serious, you're going to get paid. Harris Sykes going to get paid regardless. But you're not an employee, meaning you can't get fired. Use a business owner. But you can get this book from Karatbars, our Amazon, right? And read about the system that you're getting involved in. Read about this company. Read about the mind and put you in the mindset on what the man is trying to do and what we're trying to do with the gold back payment system. We're trying to give people the freedom back, family. That's what we're saying. So these are the consequences when you have a job. These are the consequences that you suffering because it just beat down. You feel me? And if you're trying to do some type of traditional business or something like that, now when you get out work, now you got to go to that. Think about a college student with a job. Some of y'all got 2, 3 jobs and ain't realized yet that 2 jobs are for 2 people. So let's just think about that now. Think about how sick we are. Think about how this man still got us in a mental slave mentality with the job, with working for dollars. Why? If you got one job and it's not sufficing you with income and you definitely don't got no time, you're going to go pick up another job? How's that the solution? So you're going to try to make 2 jobs the solution to your lack of money, lack of time. Think about that. You go get another job because you got a lack of finance, you got a lack of money, and a lack of time. But you're going to go get another job. 2 jobs are for 2 people. They're only going to tax you more, right? They're only going to tax you more. So why would you do that? These are the factors that we have to realize. You feel what I'm saying? These are the factors that we have to realize when we're talking about being free. When you start out a business, you're not trying to get paid. You're just trying to get free. These are the factors on what we have to understand. You feel me? This is what we have to think about. This is what we have to put up here. Damn, what am I doing? Man, I get a job 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, some 12. I talked to a brother the other day. Brother just signed up. He said he want to get some gold. So I texted him, I said, okay, brother, when you going to be available to sit down and let us finish up your account so you can start acquiring the gold? He texted me back, man, I work 12 to 14 hours a day and I got a family. Now, he said it's about to throw the family in there like, bro, I got a family too. I got more on my plate than you got. You think you got, but we all got 24 hours out of the day, right? Same thing. I got bills. Feel me? Come on, family. It just, now me and my wife, we not in no debt. We don't own a mortgage. We don't have a car note. You feel me? We not in no debt. We don't have no credit card bills. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we got that's bill, we'll pay that when we feel like it. As far as on debt, we don't have debt. You know what I'm saying? We don't owe anybody. Yeah, we got rent. Yeah, we got expenses. Yeah, we got children that we had to feed and clothes. They're grown, so we had to keep them with good clothes, feeding clothes, and all this stuff here. We had to feed them 3-4 times a day, right? So that's pretty much it. Then we got rent, and we got the little bills, little utility bills or whatever, right? Phone bills and all that. So I don't know why somebody would even say that. I got a family. Well, what do you think, brother? Okay, you feel what I'm saying? So, family, these are just the factors of life that we're saying, but you're only going to get 24 hours out of the day. It's just about what you do with it. And then whatever income you got coming in is about what you're doing with the income. Hey, please God, the average person don't have the proper understanding on how to build leverage. The average person don't have the proper self-development that come from reading books, entrepreneur books, wealth building books, to get these wealth building principles, to understand that, hey, this is what I need to get free. Why? It's just a blueprint. Let me follow what they do. Let me follow what they do. What he say do? Man, say sign up, start getting you some gold, refer others. How simple is that? Sign up, turn your dollars into gold, refer others, and get paid. More than what you'll get off the job. It's based on numbers. But it's still, the potential is still more than what you're getting on your job. But you ain't got no time for that. See, when you're really going out of freedom, you got to cut off the basket. You got to cut the TV off. You can't have a movie night every weekend. No, not with your wife or your girl or whatever, your significant other. No. You can't have that. That'll be about twice a month now. Why, baby? Because that's 3-4 hours I'm putting in groom you, but I'm trying to get out the job. I'm trying to get out the job though. So, hey, it is what it is. And if your significant other is not backing your vision 100%, then you need to find another, because that ain't your helpmeet. That ain't your soulmate. Your helpmeet and your soulmate gonna help you become the best you. So what your vision is, especially if you're a man, your woman supposed to be an aider to that vision. Not to collide with the vision. She's supposed to be an aider. I was gonna know it's gonna be challenges in this, because she might got her own vision. But when you's a true man, your vision really should supersede her vision. It should be stronger, it should be broader, it should be bigger, right? Because the man is the guy. It's not nothing putting down women or nothing like that. But the man is the guy, not the woman. You feel what I'm saying? So, family, you got to get you a mate that's gonna aid your vision, aid your plan, help your plan. Not be in the way of collide and cry by time when you got a job and now you're trying to go after doing something for yourself, when you're trying to start your business. So now something got to get sacrificed. That's why it's pretty much best don't do it, but consider it. Getting to a certain point when you say, you know what, I'm quitting the job, I'm going full time after my business. I'm trying to reach my financial goal, and I'm not going to stop till I reach them. The time got to come when you do that, family. It got to come, because you're still gonna miss it if you don't do that. You feel me? I remember telling that to my brother up in Milwaukee with our Milwaukee team. Man, he came in running into this opportunity, putting people in. They getting packages, they getting gold. Got a whole lot of people on auto exchange. So his auto savers, his gold saver, monthly saver, this is a residual income for him and his family. You know, every time somebody get the gold, that's residual income. Residual income meaning you do something one time and you currently get paid from it. That's a residual income, like your bills. You know, when you go start a phone account with a phone provider, you know you had to buy your phone. You had to bring your phone. They can plug a SIM card in it. So you got to have a phone, and you got to put a down payment in, a deposit rather, right? and then you start paying for your monthly bill. What happened to the deposit money? Some of them say you'll get it back after so much time and all that stuff. But you go to Metro PCS, I think the deposit like $100. What you got to pay, that's the fee. That's the activation fee. Then you got to buy a phone. Then you got to start paying for your monthly bills. This is residual, so they're getting residual from you. They got a fee off the start. You bought a phone. You pay $80 to $90 or $100 to activate the phone, and now you're paying $30 to $60 to $70 per month for your data, for your service. That's residual income for them, just you. So they got thousands of people doing it, millions of people doing it, hundreds of thousands of people. Think about T-Mobile, Sprint, AT&T. This is why they give out deals to keep you with them. They got to compete. Sprint got to compete with AT&T. I think AT&T bought Sprint. T-Mobile got to compete with AT&T and Sprint, Verizon, and all of that. So they had to come up with Metro PCS. That's ain't all the strategic stuff. You don't need all that stuff. Come on, fam. I'm just trying to give y'all some what residual income is, right? So they're trying to keep the residual. They're trying to keep you. They want as many customers as possible using their phone service. Now you got Spectrum. Compete with all of them. Come on, man. Y'all understand what we're saying? So when you sign people up and they get gold, every time they get some gold, that's a residual income for you. The more people, the more income. That's it. And they nobody spent nothing. They just keeping their money and putting it in gold, saving themselves. That's it. So we're talking about the residual. We want to deal with residual. You got residual build residual income. But when you start building residual income, you got to go after this forcibly. You got to go after this forcibly. But all the time you're spending on a job, that's time that you could have been doing what? Focusing on building your residual income. Y'all gonna get that one day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not telling you to quit your job, but hey, well, you got to get to a certain point. But anyway, back to the point I was making about my brother in Milwaukee. I told him, I said, man, with the success you had pretty much doing this on the fly, man, if you quit your job, man, you go full time, man, you'll crush this thing. You really will make some money. And he's making money doing what he's doing the way he's doing it. But he ain't making enough. You feel what I'm saying? Because his focus not all the way where it should be. Because the job won't let you focus. Come on, man. The job won't let you focus. You miss training. You miss calls. You miss developing. Because when you got a family, we got to understand. Being a network marketer is a profession. And if you don't know, the network marketing industry is the biggest business industry with the most revenue coming in all of the United States. Oh, yeah. If you don't understand that, so why not look at it like, man, I'm finna get in the network marketing. I'm finna be a professional network marketer. Why? I don't understand why we're afraid of it. Ain't no other industry producing millionaires unknown like network marketing. Think about it. If you become a millionaire in sports, the music world, folks gonna know you. Unless you're the owner of a record label or something like that. The video game industry, folks gonna know you. Movies, so folks gonna know you. But you got millionaires right now from network marketing, from the comfort of their laptop, the comfort of their phone, right now walking around in America, and really nobody knows them unless you know them from social media. Come on, family. Networking is the best. Network marketing is the best. But when you get in it, say, I'm going to be a professional network marketer. I'm not going to do it as a hobby. I'm not going to do it on the fly. Why? Because you will get to a certain level if you don't develop right, and then you will fall off. You will destroy it. You will destroy your connection. Why? Because your focus got to be there. You got to understand that when you saying you want to become a professional network marketer, I'm going to make a stream about this. You got to develop. You got to develop mentally. to attract the right type of team members, to be able to talk to the right type of prospect. Because my senior partner told us that the prospect is never wrong. Now, and the beauty of this is, you know that you can have on your team who you want. So I interview people all the time. Like I walk up on people and say something, and if they answer it wrong, I don't even want you on the team. I don't care. We don't want you. Think about it. If I'm building a $1 billion brand, a $1 billion organization, I'm not just hiring anybody. You feel what I'm saying? But if you say the right stuff, we'll give you a shot to see what you do. Because I can't fire you. Y'all follow what I'm saying? That makes sense, don't it? I interview you. Man, you look for a way to make more money. No, not really. I'm comfortable. Cool. All right, bye. Peace. How you doing? Man, you look for a way to make more money. What is it? Man, I'm involved in a company, and they allow us to get paid from saving gold. What I'm gonna do to go? Don't worry about it. See you later. You're not there yet. Go read a couple books or something. Go do some study. We'll do some Googling about finances and assets, and then come back and talk to me. You feel what I'm saying? I might say, man, you look for a way to make more money. Sure, what you got? Okay, man, how soon can you watch this video? How long is it? Bro, it's 8 minutes. Oh, man, I ain't really got time for that. Don't worry about it. This ain't for you. Come on, man. We talking about an 8-minute video. You telling me you ain't got time to watch an 8-minute video, then you ain't going to have time to do what? Do your documents, talk to folks, get gold. You ain't going to have time to do none of this. Why? Because it's up here. You comfortable. You good. You don't need what I'm presenting. You feel what I'm saying? People, we talk to people, man, what it is? Is it networking, man? Anything but network marketing. I do, anything but network marketing, man. So you don't want no leverage. That's what you're telling us. You don't want no leverage. But like when the person showed me this opportunity, all I saw was leverage. Because not only is gold leverage, gold going up, at the stock market and the dollar and all, you see all that stuff down, just know gold going up. Just know what I'm holding. I might have got it for $50 2 years ago. Now it's worth about 70. Just know that. Now let me say that again. I might have got this 2-3 years ago for $50. Now this 1 gram of gold is worth about $70. This is putting your money to work for you. This is the difference between assets and liabilities. You have to understand the power of acquiring assets. All right, family, if you're on YouTube, click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Show us some love. We're going to keep this info coming for you. Our job and our mission at Forward Money is to give out a real financial education. This is what we want to do. This is what we're doing. It's our job. And if you join, and now, see, this is the beauty about this. You can join our team, and we're going to help you reach your financial goals. So this information that we got is for everybody. But once you join our team, we're not only putting out the information and doing what you don't want to do. You might want to get on the screen in the middle of the night and hoop and holler, right? And talk to folk and hope folk get on the stream and whatever, right? But you can leverage our videos, leverage our page for your business. Because if I help you get paid, I get paid. That's the beauty of networking. Well, see, networking is how many people can I help get paid? See, that's network marketing. And that might be why a lot of folks run away from it. Why? Because we don't want to help nobody get paid. We only thinking about self. Me. I. See, in networking, no. You gotta get your eyes off of you. Now, But the beauty with Karatbars is you can just come in and acquire Karatbars product. We got physical gold by the 10th of a gram, so you can get as much as you like, as small as you like, right? Real bullion, 24 karat 999. We got private devices, laptop the world ain't never seen, phone the world ain't never seen, work on blockchain, unhackable, right? We got cryptocurrency, bag that's linked to the gold. We got e-points that's exchangeable for the gold. So you can really come in Karatbars, just accumulate the product, our product, and be well off yourself, right? But now if you come in and accumulating the product, the product, and you share with others, you win more. So if I help my brother Curtis become a millionaire, become free from his job, I'm helping myself and I'm getting freer in the process. This is the beauty of it. This is network marketing 101. Help others get paid, help others reach their financial goals, and you're going to hit it anyway. And you're going to hit yours, right? Because everybody, when you plug into a team and you got a good upline, as they call, I don't like that term, but as your upline or your senior partners, they mindset, if they are plugged in and they're professional network marketing, is to help you become a professional network marketer, help your team grow, because it ultimately still helps their team grow and it helps their income. So, family, with that being said, start a business or suffer the consequences, but don't just start no any business. Start a home-based business, but don't just start no any home-based business. Start a home-based business that maximize the B and the I, the right side of the cash flow quadrant. And the only company, the only business that you can start that does that, and it's called Karatbars International. That's the only business you can start that's going to automatically maximize the B and the I quadrant and put you on that side as an investor and as a big business owner. Are you on or plugged into a system that works for you and you not working for money? The consequences, you won't be doing self-development if you got a job. You get murdered by the taxes. Number one, 40% of your income going to Uncle Sam. And you will not live out your dreams, live out your goals, live out your freedom, and reach your goals. So with that being said, family, see y'all. Thank everyone for joining. Assalamu alaikum, salam, peace. We out here. See y'all on the next live stream, family. We out. Out.